Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you all with a new video, and today I kind of want to do my own verses, but I'm going to do it with, of course, some type of makeup product. And I wanted to do a comparison of the Givenchy Prisme loose powder versus the Chanel loose powder. And the reason why I chose these two, because these are my all-time favorite setting powders, and I always get a lot of questions about which one is best, so which one would I recommend. So today I decided to do a full face comparison. I'm going to put the Givenchy on the left side of my face and the Chanel powder on the right side, and this way you can kind of make a decision for yourself, just in case you were trying to go back and forth on which one to get, because these are but these are not cheap setting powders. This one I believe is like $58, almost 60, and this one is 52. So anyway, we're just going to get into a comparison and the differences of the powder, and like I said, hopefully this helps somebody narrow down their decision if they were kind of going back and forth on which powder that they want to get. Right? Let's just get right into it. I'm going to read a little bit about each powder, and then I'm going to apply it. So I'm going to start off reading about the Givenchy powder, and I'm looking at my laptop. This is a setting and a loose finishing powder designed to mattify, blur, and illuminate the complexion for a perfected makeup result. One of the highlighted ingredients of this powder is the vitamin E, and vitamin E is an antioxidant protection to resist against caking and settling into fine lines. And one thing about this powder, you basically get 4 powders in one. So I have shade 5, I believe. Yeah, I have shade 5. Let me look. Okay, yeah, shade 5. This comes in 6 shades, and 6 being the deepest. And one shade of the powder is to correct blue tones. Another shade is to bring radiance, and the other one is to correct shadows. And the deepest one in here is to unify the skin tone. So you can kind of use each different powder for something different. To me, this is kind of messy trying to get each powder out of here. So just to make it easier on myself, I kind of just mix them all together and I apply it to my face, because that's just the easiest method to me, but do whatever works for you. And this does retail for $58. Okay, now about the Chanel powder. I do have the up-to-date formulated version of this powder, and I do have the shade Translucent 3, which will be 40. I don't know anything about the original Chanel powder. I never tried it, but I've heard that supposedly the original one is better than the new formulated version. I don't know anything about that. All I know is I like this. It works well on my face, and that's all I know. But I'm just letting you guys know, just in case if someone asks me. But anyway, this is an ultra soft loose powder that provides sheer lightweight coverage, helps to even out skin tone, and set and perfect makeup for a natural matte finish. Starting off, this is 58 and this is 52. Now you do get 4 different shades of powder, and of course you only getting 1 shade, so that's really, to me, pretty much the only difference in my opinion in these powders, because I like them both and they both do the same exact thing. They both do exactly what they say they're going to do, which is mattify your makeup and give you that flawless look. But anyway, let's get into applying them. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to put some concealer on. I do have a foundation on it, just in case if anybody is wondering. I have on my Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation, and I'm in the shade 71NN. For concealer, I'm going to use 2 different concealers. I'm going to use my Givenchy concealer, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay Stay Naked concealer. And I always use 2 concealers. That's just what I like to do. So I'm going to start with my Givenchy concealer, and then I'm going to go on top of it with my Urban Decay one. And y'all, the funny thing about this, I tried to record this video yesterday, and I sat here and did all the same things, and guess what? Camera wasn't even recording. So I had to start all over today. But anyway, let me be quiet. So let's apply some powder, and of course I'm putting the Givenchy powder on the left side, and then I'm going to put some Chanel powder on the right side. And this does come with a small powder puff thingy. I think that's the correct name. And this is what it looks like. And this is why I said it could get messy. Like trying to get, let's just say if I wanted to use this powder right here, it would be a mess trying to get this out without the rest of them coming out. So instead of just trying to go through all that, I just shake, and whatever comes out, that's what I go with. So I pretty much just like mix all of them, and that's what it looks like. And I'm going to use my sponge because I don't like using that small powder puff thing. And I'm just gonna dust off the excess and go underneath my eye. This come with a bigger powder puff thing, and I just like the size of this. And this powder is like so finely milled. You can definitely feel the difference, like touching this powder and when it goes on your face compared to like other ones. Like this is just really finely milled, and that's what it looks like. I don't have a brightening powder. I just have one that's set all over my face with. So, but anyway. Overboard. And now I feel like I need to put a little bit more on this side because that's a lot of powder that I just poured. Right. I want to try to get it as even as possible. Okay, y'all, while that's sit, like I bake for a few minutes, but like while that's sitting, I always like to go in with a bronzer. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go in with my bronzer, and then I'll kind of like press this in and buff everything out. Okay, this is my first time really actually paying attention to this. Well, of course, because I have two different powders on. The Chanel one, to me, it melts easier into the skin. Okay, y'all, this is what my face looked like with everything kind of like set and buffed out. I noticed that the Chanel one was easier to like press into my skin. I feel like the Chanel melted into my skin a little bit better than the Givenchy. I kind of had to like keep patting in a little bit more, or apply like a little bit more pressure as to like patting the powder in. So far that's the only difference I'm seeing. This is what my face look like. My under eye, they both give you that flawless under eye look, I feel. Both of these powders definitely mattify your face. You don't have to worry about looking too shiny. And one thing I love about both powders is that I don't never ever have to worry about my under eyes creasing up when I have either one of those powders on. So y'all, I'm not going to do an all-day wear test on this because I know exactly how they perform and I know exactly what they're going to do. Hopefully this kind of helps narrow down your decision. And to me, I don't see really a difference as far as brightness. Like it both looks, my face looks the same on both sides. I don't know how that's coming off on camera, but to me it looks exactly the same. But I'll let y'all tell me which side y'all think look better, or which one you're gonna go out and buy. Y'all just leave all that in the comments. So yeah, hopefully this helps narrow down somebody's decision. Hey y'all, I'm gonna go now, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.